The week begins with a tense atmosphere inside the gates. Leslie has been silently watching Shanice grow close to the community, gaining trust, building alliances, and uncovering truths that were never meant to come out. Leslie finally decides that if she doesn't act now, Shanice will become unstoppable. So she forms a plan that looks calm on the surface but is dangerous at its core. Leslie visits Detective Marcel, who already has doubts about the strange events around the settlement. She approaches him not like a schemer but like a worried friend. Her eyes look teary, her voice soft, and she tells him that something about Shanice doesn't feel right. She claims she heard Shanice talking to someone outside the compound, passing coded messages. Marcel tries to dismiss it at first, but Leslie presses harder, saying she only wants to protect the settlement. The emotional manipulation works. Marcel slowly begins to believe that Shanice may be working with someone dangerous. Shanice, unaware of this plot, spends her time trying to investigate the recent silence from the northern sector. She senses there is hidden activity there, something the council doesn't want anyone to know. She confides in her friend Lena, telling her that she feels like she's being watched. But she doesn't realize Leslie is already 2 steps ahead. By midweek, Leslie plants false evidence in places where she knows Marcel will look. A hidden data chip, a wrong-placed access card, a message file written in a code she created herself, all made to look like Shanice is involved in a secret communication ring. Marcel, already halfway convinced, takes every discovery as confirmation. He begins tailing Shanice quietly, watching her every movement, unknowingly becoming a tool in Leslie's hands. Shanice continues her search in the restricted northern area and finally finds a clue: an abandoned monitoring device still active but disconnected from the main server. She realizes someone inside the gates is intentionally covering up something big. But before she can share this proof with anyone, Leslie steps in. Leslie skillfully arranges a public situation where Shanice appears guilty. She accidentally drops the coded data chip in front of 2 security officers and pretends to be shocked. She tells them she found it in Shanice's belongings. Word spreads fast. Marcel rushes in, now fully convinced that Shanice has been secretly working with outside forces. By the end of the week, Shanice tries to defend herself, but every attempt falls apart because Leslie has already created a perfect web of lies around her. Marcel confronts Shanice with anger and disappointment, telling her he trusted her but she betrayed everyone. Shanice realizes someone is framing her, but she doesn't yet know who is behind it. The final scene of the week is the most dramatic. Leslie watches from a distance as security surrounds Shanice. She smiles slightly, not an evil grin but a cold, satisfied look, because her plan has finally begun. Shanice stands alone, confused and cornered, unaware of how deep this trap runs. The plot to take her down is in full motion, and next week will reveal how far Leslie is willing to go.